right, Friday. Good Friday morning. It's the weekend. The weekend is here, and for those of you that work normal jobs, that's a good thing. For those of us who work industry jobs, it's not a good thing because that's when we get busy. So today it's cold. It's 0 right now. When I first woke up, it was -6, 0 now. So that being said, we have sore ass legs. That's the first thing. Is our legs are oh my gosh. So the Creeping Death 2 leg workout yesterday was absolutely brutal. My legs are ridiculously sore from it, which I was expecting. Tomorrow I think will be even worse before we start recovering from those. I would have loved to have Cassandra work on them yesterday after the workout, but she's got some things she's taking care of on her end. She's getting her new studio up and running, so super stoked about that. Yay to her. Balanced Life massage, check it out. Balance movement, sorry. So today we got back day, and this looks like a fun. This is the second set of pull push legs that Meadow has in his program, and for the second set of it for the week, he has it as pump only, so the weights won't be as heavy, still be as heavy, but a little bit higher in the reps, 10, 15, 20 sometimes. So, but we're doing some seated rows, we're doing supinated pull downs, and these are a little bit different than I'm usually have done. I'm going to be reversing and pulling on these using the D handles. I've really liked using that when he started showing me that D handle pull for it. It's I feel a better connection with my lats, so that's great. What else do we have? We have those, and then something else I can't remember. Pull downs, face pulls, which we're actually pulling to our chest, not to our faces, so it's working more on the upper back, not the rhomboids and deltoids, rear delts, but it'll still hit them. Excuse me. Some of the stuff I drink in the morning for the protein just does not set well. And then what else was on there? There was something else. Can't remember off the top of my head. But then we have biceps doing crossbody hammer curls and 21s, and his 21s are a little bit different. He does the upper range of motion, then full range of motion, and the bottom range of motion. Don't know why. That's his preference. That's the way I'm going to do it if I can remember by the time I get there. And then abs, just some rope crunches, and then we're going to jump on the assault bike for 3 miles. Last time I did it 9:22. I do not expect to do 9:22 today or better because my legs are fucking sore. So it's probably not going to happen. But doesn't mean we're not going to give it the old college try. And I'm just slipping in the slide right there. But that's what we got going on for today. Really stoked. Frank and Dana are here, so that's nice. Somebody was asking me because right in front of the parking there's a tow away zone, 24 hours. Never been towed away from here, so. All right, I got to clean my truck out today, too. So I'll see you guys in the gym. Let's get after it. All right, whoa, this is a little dark. We'll see what happens here. But starting out, cable rows, and what? No, come on, no. People follow the rules. Come on, Dana. No, the bikes don't last because Frank is just destroying them. He's up there like burning them up. I'm over there watching the assault bikes. They're all like, just smoking when he's on them. What are we doing? We're doing 4 sets of 10.
pull these to the abs. Really squeezing those lats at the point, getting a good stretch. So I'm not going like super heavy on these. Well, I mean, one of the main reasons being that I already have the stack on here. And it's not really enough, but it is what it is. But I'm not taking as much of a rest in between sets. Maybe a minute and a half, maybe, give or take. All right, so on to the last set. I really enjoy this. I mean, I used to do these with like different grips, but having the D handles with a little bit more movement to allow real flex in those lats. Oh, those are really fun. All right, lat pull downs. All right, so later, Raja. We're doing lat pull downs. Yeah, we're seating, and arcing that back. Really drive this up straight down. Keeping that chest proud, keeping it up. So I did one set already, well, technically 2 sets. But that first, I think I'm going to count as a warm-up. Not really a working set, and you're not really worried about the stretch as much here as you are focusing on those lats. Oh yeah, we'll be feeling those tomorrow. So these are definitely interesting in the fact that the angle kind of forces you to keep that chest proud, and you're bringing those elbows straight down. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. All right, we're on to last set. Oh, I'm kind of enjoying these right now. I did up the weight a little bit. That's kind of a nice little compound exercise too, because you feel it in the biceps. Nothing crazy over top, but good little squeeze. All right, face pulls. but not face pulls. So we're pulling these to the chest, keeping that chest proud. I don't know if that's working set or not. What are we supposed to do? 4 sets of 10 here again. We're going up the weight before we go on to working sets. All right, second working set. Trying different grips on this just to see what feels best on my hands, but none of them really. So that's only second working set. We'll keep going up and weight on those. Third set, still going up on the weight. I really enjoy those. Those are fun. All right, we're on to the last set. These have been thoroughly enjoyable. Getting a good stretch and good flex on that back. If I can get to your hands though. But yeah, hitting that those upper lats, mid traps, feel pretty good. All right, we're getting on to lat pullovers with dumbbells, and I know you can't see me because poor prior proper planning prevents poor performance, and I don't have either of that right now. But I'm doing this on the flat bench as opposed to being over top of it, because for the heavier weights, it's easier for me to get in and out of this position. And we're just doing 4 sets of 8 here. Easy peasy, lemon fucking squeezy. All right, we're on to third set, and this is where you start seeing the weight going up, because this is definitely the highest weight I've done. Oh, I feel I'm getting a good stretch on those. That's good. One more set. On to the last set. Oh, been getting a really nice stretch on these. Good burn, good flex, good overall. was just about perfect. All right, crossbody hammer curls. And these are not alternating. So, slight twist, bring them straight across. And that's going to be a warm-up set. Two more sets. All right, third working set. Holy shit. One more. All right. Last set. Last set for these anyway. Got one more exercise to go. Holy shit, those were fun. So, 21s. Now, I've done these before. I'm sure you've done these before. But the way this program maps it out is a little bit different. Usually I start doing lower, short length partials and then long length partials. Long length partials, short length partials, and then full. But for this, we're going to start doing the short length partials. Then full range motion. Then the long length partials. Holy shit, we only got 3 rounds of those, so I did go a little bit heavier than I was expecting, but this should be fun. All right, we are on to our last set, and there's only 3 rounds of this, thank God, because my biceps are kind of blowing up right now. Fuck. Let's get some abs in. Get out of here. All right, so we got 4 sets. Rope crunches. I might switch these over to D handles. I'm not sure yet. But it's 4 sets to failure. So we'll see how this goes. Still about 20, but I'm going to have to wait. Keep going. And you guys know that I usually don't put all these in there, but since I'm going to failure and I've increased the weight each time. Ouch. So we are on to the last set. And these have actually been a little bit more brutal than I expected. And I got the sack on here, so. Oh, fuck. I just don't want to blow out my fucking colon on those. Holy shit. And so wraps up day 4. Back in biceps with a little bit of abs thrown in there at the end of just kicking my ass. Great workout. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to move this microphone because it was kind of under my jacket. I don't know if you would have been able to hear me or not, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. It's kind of weird because, like, Morgan has her microphone on, I have my microphone on. You can hear her clear as day, but she's loud. Also, she has like a higher pitched voice, not an insult. You know, I have a lower voice, she has a higher voice, but you can hear her clear. I mean, like, even without a microphone, you can hear her clear across the fucking gym. But, so great workout. Good intensity. Pushed myself through some of the, you know, increasing weights. So that was good. And then, yeah. So I use the D handles a lot, and I found that in some instances, for example, the rows and the lat pull downs and the abs, it gave me a better focus on that particular muscle, on the lats and the abs respectively. So I really enjoyed that. I'm really glad I found that, because I used to use the underhand grip attachment or the neutral grip attachment, or I would grab a bar upside down and use that. But with the D-rings, it allows for a little bit of more mobility and gives me more opportunity to really squeeze the lats at the flexion point. So that's really cool. It was nice to have something, a different feel to things. So, yeah. I'm torched. And then the 21s. The 21s were absolutely amazing. Doing them in a different order than what I usually do, doing the short length partials and then full range of motion and then long length partials. Definitely like tweaked up my muscles. So that was good. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Hammer curls, cross body, that lean gave a little bit more force contraction or focus onto the bicep. And overall, it was a great workout. I'm really loving this workout so far. I mean, it's kicking my fucking ass, don't get me wrong. But it's good. It's a good, solid intensity. And even though I'm not as... Oh, that's Montpelier Police. What is Montpelier Police doing here? I think that Montpelier and Berlin are kind of helping out because we have no cops in Northfield. Except we have a cop in Northfield. So... Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so great workout overall. Really enjoying this program. Glad that Morgan Smith turned me on to it. It's really fun. The one thing I like is, like, I haven't really shown you the workout itself, like the digital download, because I don't know about copyright and all that shit. But it's got links on it, so that if you don't know what an exercise is, you can just do, and it'll show you. I'm like, oh, pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. So that's it for today. I'm going to go chill and relax for a little bit before I head into work. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Keep grinding.